What's up, everybody? Crazy H here with Fanhome Millennium Falcon build. We're on issue 58. So let's take a look at the articles and then we'll get into the build. And it looks like on this article we're looking at the Alpha 3 Nimbus V-Wing. Alright, I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to do this. This has been work in progress since I started, but here is the Alpha 3 Nimbus class V-Wing. Usually I go through the stats, but they can be quite long and there's a glare. So here you go if you want to read them. Crew, 1 clone pilot and 1 astromech droid. Okay. This is a unique looking ship. I got the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron version of this. And it's not a bad looking ship. I'm not crazy for the design. I don't like how the wings work in it. But here's the side view of it. And then here's the pilot as well, the Clone Wars, the clone trooper, or a clone pilot. And what's this? Pilot and droid. Over here we have the rescue from Mustafar clandestine mission. Here are some sketches of it, which I always like. There's some more pictures of it. And then they have environmental suits. It's like Anakin's rocking one. Spacesuit design. Here's the suit itself. It's like inspired from NASA astronauts. Oh, look at that. So it is. Almost looks like that, but here it is. Here's another one from the Clone Wars cartoon. And then we got into the build itself. All right, easy peasy. All right, so here is the package for the build. Number 58. So in this package, we're getting hull frames, plant on details, hull plating, and a bunch of screws and some more brackets. Now in this build, we're doing some hull plating. We're putting it together and we're adding some details to it as well. So here is part of the hull that we're going to be working with. And from prior packages, we got this one that we're going to be using as well. And this one. Along with this little guy right here, we're going to add these details onto those 3 pieces. But we also get, which I just mentioned, but we also get some metal holes. This is going to be used as well. And of course we got our screws and stuff for another build that's going to happen later on. All these are going to go in my little pill bottle, which works excellent for the screws, by the way. So I'll put these and store them in here for later use. So I got my glue ready, got my file, and I got my nips. We're going to start with this piece, and we're going to be using this sprue for right now. So the first piece glues in right here. As you can see, it's kind of loose, so it's going to take a minute to glue in and dry, but that's the first step. Here's the next piece that we're going to be using, and let me get the orientation of it right to see how this one goes in. But it's going to go in right here in these 2 little holes. So that just dropped down right in here. And now we're on to the next piece. The next piece we inserted was this little piece right here. So I'm going to add a piece right here, right where that groove is. And there it is. A very thin piece that's going to go in a little slot in here, and it's going to rest on that. I already got the glue on there, so I'm going to plop this in right now. Okay, so here is the piece that I added. What a pain in the ass that was. That's all for this piece. Now we're going to move on to the, what is it, TP17, which is going to be this piece. And we're going to be adding these pieces onto this. So this piece right here, there's little smiley faces where the piece is gonna go. Just like that. Next part right here is we're gonna glue this piece in to that part right here. And snug as a bug. So those are the pieces for this build, and now we're gonna add one piece onto this one, which is gonna go right here in this notch right there. Okay, so this is the piece that we put in to fill in the notch, and there's a certain way to do it. Of course, I used that little triangle as a guide, and it looks like the arrow pointing up, so you want to have it with the arrow looking just like that with a little triangle. I think it wasn't meant to be to guide you, but that's how I used it, and it fits the curve perfect. Okay, so that was it for this part of the build. Wasn't much going on. We just had 3 pieces, and we added some more details, or what they refer to as adding plant-on details. So that's what we did. We added a little piece here, a couple of pieces here, and a couple of pieces here. Now, at the end of the day, these 2 pieces are going to merge at a later point to look like this, and they're going to snap into place. But that's not right now. They wanted you to test fit it to see if it worked, and it looks pretty good. So that's as far as we go with that piece. So that's it for this build. I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy building your model kits. Crazy 8s is out.